I don't like Megas. Okay. I could not make a poison team without my boy Weezing. Hands down. One of my favorite types, or one of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon is Weezing. I love this thing. He looks one of the most uncreative thing. He's like, hey, put United States as a Pokemon, and you got Weezing right here. That's basically what we got right here. I love Weezing, and if it's a crime to love a pile of slime or a balloon slime monster, sign me up. I'm in. A big thing is it's got Levitate. That's good. It's going to be necessary for my team because they're all weak to earthquakes. So I need Weezing to come in and absorb those. I run this set basically on every Weezing that I run. I run Will-O-Wisp. I run Flamethrower because it's really good for dealing with steel types or something like that that want to stop being poisoned or whatnot. Pain Split is your healing type. Clear Smog eliminates Snap Boost. And Will-O-Wisp is good for physical sweepers. This thing will destroy Kartana. It'll destroy Dragon Dancers. It'll make everything cry that is physically inclined. Besides maybe Koko. Tapu Koko could... No, Tapu Koko's not even that good against this thing. I think like the Psychic Fighting thing, Medicham could destroy me, but this thing destroys a lot of physical runners, so this is good. All right, Nidoking. Everybody loves Nidoking too. Let's be real. Nidoking's one of, I think, like a really popular Gen 1 Pokemon. I know it's up there for me. Yeah, Gallade is the one I was thinking of. Nidoking. I did something interesting with Nidoking. I made him a physical special sweeper because he usually can go either way. Most people get caught off guard. Nidoking has a humongous move pool, like absolutely bonkers move pool. He could make his move pool and then give Nidoqueen the rest of his moves, and you'd still have two fantastic Pokemon right there. So Nidoking is the offensive one usually. He's got Sheer Force, which makes you more offensive. He's got Earthquake, which doesn't have a side effect anyway. He's got Sucker Punch, so I can deal with quick Psychic Pokemon, which is Alakazam. And then Ice Beam is going to be really nice because flyers for Earthquake. You got to have that. And then Sludge Bomb for Stab. And it deals with Fairy. So I have an Expert Belt, so when I hit something that I'm super effective against, and hopefully with my predictions I can hit something that I'm super effective against, we'll be rocking really well. Vileplume. Alright. I had to have one Grass Poison type on my team just kind of for representation. Not really, but he's my special wall. I really wish I could have gotten a Leech Seed on him. I can't. So I have Effect Spore, Black Sludge, Giga Drain for more healing, Synthesis for healing, Sleep Powder just for disabilities and stuff and eliminating threats, and then Aromatherapy just for utility and maybe cleansing my guys from burns or paralyzation or something like that. And then Toxicroak. Okay, Toxicroak, I love this thing. It's one of my favorite Gen 4 Pokemon. Toxicroak's my dude. I have a Choice Scarf on him. He's going to be my Choice Scarfer. People will be caught off guard by how fast he is. Another big thing is he can absorb water moves that are directed at Nidoking and Salazzle because he has dry skin. So that's going to be working. My team works really well if you like have multiple layers of Pokemon that like, here's what happens when I see Nidoking is going to get hit by a ground move. I switch in Weezing. Or if he's going to get hit by a water move, I switch in Toxicroak. If he's going to get hit by a psychic move, I have Drapion. So I have a bunch of those kind of moves that kind of protect each other. So I really like it. Toxicroak has Thunder Punch for flyers because he's fighting, and most things will be like, oh, I need to switch in Celesteela. My boy Celesteela. I'm so creative and everything. Stone Edge also blocks flyers, but different kind of flyers. And it also hits fire, so I guess it hits fire harder than maybe I could have had an Earthquake. Maybe I should have Earthquake instead. I think I can get... I'll think about it. I'll see how it goes. I'll do a couple test runs. Gunk Shots for Stab, Cross Chops for Stab. I will say that this Toxicroak is going to be... I'm just going to name it Gamble. And all of his moves have an 80% accuracy. So if I lose, it's because I just fucking missed. Because I have 80% moves on this, or 85%. Something really low. Thunder Punch is the only 100% accuracy. So I'm going to be gambling a lot when I use this Toxicroak. But hey, it's fucking for the memes right here. Let's go. Drapion. Okay, he blocks psychic types. Very important for my team. If there is a psychic type that I can't deal with, Drapion can switch in and get a free switch, and he's dark, so he'll be able to absorb that. I would use Muck Alolan, but I've already used it for dark type, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to use Drapion. You don't usually see this thing because it's hideous. It kind of looks like an enemy from Centipede or Star Fox, actually. Like, I don't know, like a fucking... I have no idea. It just looks fucking weird. It looks like a Kirby enemy, too, or a Paper Mario enemy. It just doesn't look like it belongs in Pokemon. But it's got Sniper, Choice Band, so I'm hoping it crits with one of these moves. I think there's X-Scissor, too, or Poison... Not Poison Jab. What's the other one? The Poison move. How does this not have Cross Poison? It's a fucking Slice! Oh, what is this? Anyway. Let's not complain about what it should and shouldn't have, even though it should have Cross Poison, because, you know, it's literally slicing things with its claws. Okay. Cool. Poison Jab instead. But this thing's going to be critting, hopefully. It's almost like I'm just praying for a crit, but it's banded, so it should hurt. And it's got a terrible, like, move set here, but hey. It is what it is. I'm getting Earthquake. I'm going to regret it, but I'm getting Earthquake, because I need to be able to beat some specific things. Okay, and somebody asked me to talk about Salazzle, and I will talk about Salazzle, because he's on my team. I've run Salazzle a lot of times. When I first started doing Showdown after Pokemon Sun and Moon came out, I wanted to see what Salazzle could do in a competitive environment, because I sure as hell wasn't going to raise it in Sun and Moon. And, let's just say I was really disappointed. Corrosion sucks. Let's talk about why Corrosion sucks. I had a discussion with my roommate actually about this. Corrosion is really good in theory, but really bad on Salazzle. Look at Salazzle's base stats, okay? We're talking 64, defense is 60, special defense is 60, and 68 HP. This thing has no staying power, whatever. Am I on the right channel? I can change the stream quality to 360. I have no idea. I'm going to be battling very shortly here, so... Alright, Salazzle is... for having Corrosion, it's one of the worst things to have Corrosion. You can poison any type. That's cool. That's very cool. You could break, like, Celesteela, or... you could break Steel types or Poison types that are trying to, like, wall you off. Very cool. Very cool ability. Why is it on Salazzle? Who doesn't want to have the move Toxic? Or imagine if it was worded like this. Imagine if you could use poison type moves on any type and it was neutral. So you could hit steel type or you could hit poison type and then you are able to poison them. I think that'd be really cool if Salazzle could use poison type moves on steel. But Salazzle doesn't even want to use poison type moves on steel. You know why? Because it's Poison Fire, who already has another type that hits steels really hard. Steels don't want to switch in this thing. They'll die. So you'll have something like, I don't know, another special wall that switch in on Salazzle. So it's just really cool in concept, but it's on the worst Pokemon it could be on. I can't think of another Pokemon that Corrosion is worse on than Salazzle. I just pointed out like 3 different things. I just really wish that Salazzle did not have Corrosion and Corrosion was on like a defensive like tank. Like Corrosion on Muck, that would be badass. That would be really badass that you could just Toxic things. Or this thing doesn't even have Toxic spikes. You can't even set them up and just like poison anything. You can't. It doesn't have Toxic spikes. So like it's a really cool ability, really cool concept, and wasted on a fire poison type special attacker. So you can't use Sludge Bomb on steel types anyway, and you're sure as fuck not gonna use there's usually poison types are physically defensive. There's some special poisons, so they're not gonna be in here anyway. Like poisoning them, cool, but I think it's just a missed opportunity, and it's a very big disappointment for me. When I heard that ability was in the game, I was like, that's badass, and I was like, oh my god, they fucked it up. They really fucked it up. So I'm sorry. But it's choice specs. It has Fire Blast, Dragon Pulse for anything that's dragon that's trying to stay in. I guess it one-shots dragons. And then Hidden Power Ice. I just need to. I was thinking about Hidden Power Fighting, so I could, you know, hit like rocks or steels. Or Heatran, mainly. But I should be alright. Yeah, if Alolan Muck had Corrosion, that'd be so fucking cool. That'd be so cool, but it just doesn't. And Corrosion's just wasted. It's just wasted. Give give this guy like, I don't know. I just wish he could use poison moves on steel types. I think that'd be really cool. Again, it's not the best, but it's still better than what he has. So yeah. All right. That's my type. He's my choice Speckers. I needed a special attacker because Vileplume is my only other one. And Nidoking's also a special attacker. So if Salazzle goes down, I don't have another special attacker. And he has a terrible move pool. Did I forget to mention that Salazzle has a shitty move pool? No, I didn't. Salazzle has a really bad move pool. Like, hidden powers on my move pool, and Salazzle is such a wasted opportunity. I'm so sad. What is Drapion running? Cross Poison, or Night Slash? It should have Cross Poison. X Scissor, Fire Fang, Poison Jab, Sniper, Choice Band. It's just going to hit hard. I have 2 choice physical users. Could bite me in the ass, but I'm hoping I can counter it. I might have to switch Nidoking to a full-time special attacker. We'll see. But yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. And as always, I need to pick my avatar.